satisfies me. I don't really give a fuck. Put my deuce up, I will not live in apology.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Miami Dolphins. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
So on fourth down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
Come on, set, 10 cycles. Set, go.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a second down and 6. They run it again with Chubb. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
19 yards. First down, Panthers.
On 1st and 10, Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. This defense for the Dolphins, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, they held them to just 7 points, and if you rewatch the game tape, and I did multiple times, it was amazing to me that the other guys even got 7. They were absolutely dominating on that side of the football.
They go with Chubb on second down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Out of the gun, it's Young. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now Young on 4th down. They'll roll him out right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a whole extra emotion. So now they'll get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Intercepted by the Panthers. They'll take over
Okay,
first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready?
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Down to about the 32.
Nick Chubb
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
On play action, Young. And it's incomplete. Took a shot. Cooper was the target there, and it's 3rd down. You talk about this Miami defense. They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
They held them to just 7 points, and in reviewing the game tape, I'm wondering how they got the 7. I actually wrote a note to myself. How did they even score? The way they were playing, absolutely dominating on their side of the ball.
Young on 3rd down. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Jalen Phillips able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's the Panthers punter now. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right? Where these teams are locked in and going at it. No points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
Out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Go, Riggs! Go!
At the 45-yard line.
Riggs!
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Dolphins 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
In motion, Hill.
Buffalo 18! 65 cat! 65 cat!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Young off the play fake. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
3rd and short yardage, Young. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And where the time has expired on the 1st quarter. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try. Kicking into a headwind here in the 2nd quarter. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
A give left side. Here's Achane. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block it.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
A truly all-around great effort against the pass today. First an interception, now getting to the quarterback for the first time in this contest. I think offensively, they just forgot to prepare for him or simply overlooked him in getting ready for this one. Either way, a big mistake, and he's making them pay for it.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 43. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
19, 18. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. Throw caught by Achane. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time on the catch and run. 36 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. A run straight ahead with Achane. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Go.
One more time with Achane. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though.
Here we go. Stop.
They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1.
70 Lions.
Achane will score. Touchdown, Miami. It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Ready?
2nd and 4.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
To throw, Young.
He's got his target. That's complete.
1:53 remaining in this first half of play. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Young will set to throw. And that's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Young to throw it. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Freiermuth,
his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Panthers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7.
Dolphins 7.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Gets this one to Hill. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Cup 19! Cup 19! 19 Lions! Hurry, hurry!
He'll drop to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
They're going to look to throw. He's going to air one out. whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Sly able to put this one through, and that will knot us up at 10. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrase that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no return here for Sanders.
On the ready.
A first down throw for Young. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Ready. Ready.
They go up the middle with Chubb. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here. Now Young running the option left. And down to the 36-yard line here. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Second down, Young. Got his man, it's Jonathan Mingo. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23. Now 2nd and 9. Young. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. In motion comes the tight end left. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 63 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score. Nick Chubb, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. A strong run there, boy, when he gets it, especially around the goal line, like a bull in a china shop.
And none of us ever want to confront that bull in any china shop, do we? Any more than we want to confront him. Got behind his pads, ran with power, and got into the end zone.
What an asset around the goal line, a guy like that.
It's almost like a safety blanket, isn't it? When all else fails, hand it to this big back and let him power his way forward.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, Achane. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Street! Street! Ready!
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
It's 4th down.
Buffalo 18! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! 70 Ranger! 70 Ranger! Check out!
They'll try and throw for it here. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Following the interception, Young. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this one is right through. And they double them up here. That makes our score 20-10. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Go.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
48-yard line.
Set, hut. Seal, black. Set, hut.
It's Young off play action. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Now Chubb running right. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now here's Young. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Back now in Miami. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Down.
Now is 2nd and 10.
Flight blue. Claws red. Ready.
Now Young. His throw caught at about the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense, because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Young now to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not give it up 6.
3rd and goal, they're going with Chubb. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Nick Chubb with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Panthers are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
70.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Amari Barno. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard
Get ready.
line.
Check white. 5.
Chubb will get the call running left. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
102 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First down.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
You yellow. Set.
Throwing, Young. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 22
Off the play fake, Young.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Sit. Mega. Hut.
Here is Young. He's got it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, 3rd and goal.
The play fake, now Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Ready up.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. Running for it, here's Chubb. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 75.
And the Panthers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
He'll get that complete to Alberto.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll take his shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Here we go.
Second and 10.
Ready.
They'll set up a throw.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
This offense so far on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Let go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Dante Jackson picks it, and the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
43 round. Ready.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Young will set to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll run with Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Young here to throw. And it's caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Dolphins 10.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill, and he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Achane gets it from the gun. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Down at the 43-yard line.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Check smash, check smash.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Cup 19. Say, hurt.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Opposite, green.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Set. 5.
And they will take a knee here.